to another Ride Along edition with MK Specs. I got Breeze on the beats. All right. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Let's have this conversation. Help me figure it out. So, we had the Cat Williams situation, right? The academic situation before that. Today, we got a synagogue with the tunnels. I was watching Godfrey, and he had some guests on there. They was throwing the Hamitic Jews up under the bus, right? Talking about it was a baby sex ring or something. Man, homie, you don't know how to fucking drive, man. And now, Lil Nas X dropped another blasphemous video. Boy. Y'all ready? Have y'all heard already? Lil Nas X thinks he's Jesus Christos. And I watched the video for research purposes only. I think it's very strange. We live in a strange time. Just a weird world we live in here where, you know, things supposed to be up, now it's down, right is left, and all that. It's real, it's some insanity. Now, Lil Nas X thinks he's Jesus Christos. Just like Orlando Brown thinks he's Jesus Christos. What does it all mean? Is it a mental illness going on? I want you to get in the comment section. I'm not saying it. I want you to say it. If I can run up. It's a strange, weird world, man. They had people following him. They dressing in white. And then he comes looking very androgynous. It's strange to me. It's strange to me, being grown-ass men in women clothing. Now it's America, you can do whatever you want to do. I get that. But what about the babies? What about the babies? A lot of those guys don't have children. I would say all, but some of them guys do the thing with women. And trust me, they be mad sugary, but you know, they got an offspring now. So I don't know how that works. You know, I think that confuses the child more than ever. And I just want to say, we living in an age where we worried about ourselves. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. What are we teaching the children? Children up here is bad feminine. And you know, we'll blame the man not being there. We'll blame the woman. We'll make an excuse to say the woman has to be super masculine. No, she don't. What happened to a woman being a woman? A super masculine woman is worried about one thing. She's not worried about her femininity. She's worried about power. She's worried about control. She got that Lilith energy, disobedient, misguided. Yeah. Nobody wants to be what they are. What happened to that? Man, we gonna take it back though, right? We gonna take it back because we already know it's a lot of things on our plate. It's a lot of blaming, victim blaming. It's a man, we get away from you because you don't know how to drive, homie. Thank you. Get away from your ass. There's some weird shit going on, right? Men are not being men no more, man. They're getting their nails done. And I ain't talking about go get you a pedicure or a manicure, because sometimes you need to correct. As men, we just clip our stuff. We don't really get our stuff corrected. You know, you got to go to the shop to get that hang nail out, right? I get that. We got these long lit nails. We androgynous, right? You looking like Terry Porter, right? We confusing the children. We confusing the children. These girls grow up thinking that they ain't gotta have no man. They having each other. I watched this video, man. I said, whoa. Now, Lil Nas X does these tactics for shock value. But where's the self-integrity? Unless there are none. He thinks he's Jesus. Galilee. They got old Mel Gibson ass for the Passion of Christ, right? They got old Black Jesus, right? Why nobody ain't saying nothing about Lil Nas X? Because he worked with the people that want to promote this. Yeah. There are some people that, if he's directing, he has a board to sit down and say, okay, this is what I want to do. You know, this is what we can't do. This is what's going to be offensive to the FFC, right? But when you got money, they can promote that behavior. And it's about the money. It's about marketing. It's about influencing your children. And you know, I'm not a real religious person, but let's keep it a buck. Lil Nas X on my TV, I'll throw the whole goddamn TV out. Let's keep it a buck. No, we ain't doing that here, homie. We ain't doing that here, homie. We need to raise up men, strong men. This is what these women is asking for, but I'm confused. At the same time, these women is asking for this, but then they will promote that lifestyle. They don't see the thing with the brotherhood saying anything about that type of lifestyle, saying anything, right? It's the fact that the women back that up. It's a divide and conquer tactic. Yes. Yes. Women have an allegiance. Men don't have an allegiance to the sugar. Let's just keep it a buck. Real men are anti-sugar. We ain't gonna harm you or nothing. We gonna live and let live. But we don't promote that. And that's what you see. And they know that they're gonna influence the babies. They're gonna corrupt the babies. They're going to destroy generation after a generation. I'm not going to say that Lil Nas X is something upstairs is wrong. because those same type of people took that out of the medical books. And people that do practice that alternative lifestyle and don't push it on nobody, they mind their business, you know, they get thrown in the fire by default. But what I do admire when my alternative people say, hey, that shit a bit much. That shit too much. That shit too much. That shit too damn much. You have to be careful about imagery, right? They went ham on Marilyn Manson. People do that shit for shock value. Ozzy Osbourne, he gonna bite the head off the damn the quail. The shock value. The color purple. Ladies kissing each other. I ain't got no problem with the ladies kissing each other. And I know that sounds biased, right? The reason I say that because I don't like the ladies that don't want no man in the center. You know, the ones that be greedy. Oh, I don't want no man. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I'd slap this sausage to media bisexuals, stud women. They say, oh no, man, take them clothes off, beat the brakes off that shit. Beat the brakes off that shit. The first thing they said, oh damn, it been a long time since I had some dick. I done broke up some lesbian relationships. You fucking with my bitch. I'm saying, why you tripping? Oh, I don't like sausage. Yeah, right. So I can't be biased, right? I can't be biased. This shit look weird. Then he got the devil side come out once again, and then they give you a shot of the 666 tonic shoes he wearing, bruh. I get it. Sometimes there's a duality between good and evil, the way we portray it. But, bruh, where have you seen Jesus Christ had a long, twisted, snap fingernails? Like, just... Now, let me play devil's advocate. I've never seen no depiction of Jesus looking like that, right? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I really strongly advise that, like, these videos that come out, even on YouTube, that they need to really have that parental discretion to strongly advise. Like, they really need to be held accountable for the... Look, as a content creator, YouTube will hold me accountable. I'm being careful about the things that I'm saying right now because guess what? YouTube will make me accountable, leave me liable for the things that I say. Violate the community guidelines. Well, these videos like this, they violate the community guidelines, but then they'll get you because they got money and they'll say that this freedom of expression. Then if you do, then if you don't. I mean, like I said, I'm not really a super religious type of person. But if we want to talk about something, let's talk about good and evil and right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's just right and wrong. And I think a lot of this new age independence, the divide and conquer, turn God to dog, that mafia, it's a mafia. It's a mafia. I'm gonna break something down to you, right? Sometimes you gotta listen to them. Just listen to them. Listen to them. Listen to them talk. Listen to them because they don't want to really reveal too much, because then they're saying, "Oh, you trying to give me some therapy? You trying to say what I'm doing is wrong? You trying to say that I got a mental illness? I ain't trying to say shit." And as a father, how did that make you feel when you're raising your son up to be a man, but they say, "Oh, you using toxic masculinity"? Man, we gotta stop putting these fucking fairy tale words in existence. Bullshit. Bullshit. It's bullshit. And if that's the case, if that is the case, then women, do you like a supercharged estrogen brother? Confusing, I know. Some bad blasphemy, man. But he's doing it for shock value. Hands down. Hands down. A lot of the priests that practice that, you would ask them why they really like throw that in Christians' face, and they do it to provoke, to get a reaction out of them. And that's what you're seeing right now. But where's the restraint, though? Where's the restraint? Now, don't get me wrong. We done came to an era where it was like sex. But yeah, I like to see booty. I like to see booty. I ain't gonna front with you. I like to see more of that. Make me feel good as a man. Like, ooh, a sexy woman. I don't want to see nothing that I gotta figure out, yo. Hey, the fuck are you doing? You turned it in the left lane. Like, you're making a right turn in the left lane. What the fuck are you doing? Get on my goddamn nerves. Real deal. Real deal, man. I'll give you another example. I like to wear a suit. If I had a choice, I'll rock a suit. Clean as a motherfucker. Clean like a pastor. Clef no dollar clean. Because, when Iron Man throws on the suit, he's ready. He's ready. When you throw on the suit, you're professional. You look like a man. You would never see the Nation of Islam not looking like a man. You feel me? They don't recruit. They don't recruit cherries. They don't recruit cherries. They stand on manhood. Manhood, black woman, and the babies. That's a man's destiny. A man's destiny is not being a twisted snap, man. That's not a man. A man has to be a leader. Now, a lot of women don't want a man to lead because they've been tricked. They've been tricked, right? Black family, we the experiment. We the experiment for the trends, the culture. We're the experiment. We come out the projects. We're a project. We're the experiment. And they use it on us to see what's going to work. What's gonna keep you oppressed? I just said, what the fuck am I watching? Just, I had to cut that off, man. I cut it off and I went to go see the homie. You can beat video games and shit, nigga. I just left that shit alone, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about Lil Nas X, man? Gotta kind of be careful though, too, right? When you dibbling dabbling, just gotta be careful. El Diablo gonna be wanting to collect. I'm just saying, that shit was wild. Y'all get in the comment section. Y'all can be free. I mean, y'all always can talk freely over here on the Wingman Chronicles. Your opinion will be useful. Even if you are part of that lifestyle. Again, I know people that's a part of that lifestyle that really disagree with the behavior. But notice, when conversations come up about the behavior, the sisterhood always jumped in and try to devalue the conversation, but then bitch about it later on. Let them get it. Let them get it. Let them get into arguments. Let them get in a situation where they don't like each other, and the truth will come out. So, my opinion, weird science, homie. Weird science. I don't want my babies watching that. I cut that shit off. Hands down. Cut that shit off. Cut that shit off. Don't give you no energy, no money, none of that. Cut that shit off. Notice the music sound different than what you see, right? The images etched in your brain faster than you hearing them tones in your ear. But you know what? I digress. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a good one.